Where do you see yourself like in the next 10 years? I'm guessing it might have to do with something to help people.
Yeah. So, in the next 10 years, for me personally, at every point, I have like my short-term and long-term goals. I think every individual should have that. At every point, I have like something I want to do in the next couple of months, in the next couple of years, and what I want to do like in the long term. So, in the next 10 years, one of my short-term goals is like this year, I think just this month on the 26th, it's my birthday. I plan to do something to like launch a mentorship program, and I'm trying to talk to some of my friends here in Oxford, some of my friends in the US, some of my friends in Canada to bring them together to help me like build a team. Of course, I'm going to spearhead everything, but I'm trying to put down a plan to start this mentorship program, like I said, to help people. And the target is people from sub-Saharan Africa, not just them. If anyone from elsewhere wants to get in touch and be on board, I don't mind, because like I said, I've helped so many people. I've reviewed so many documents for people like freely. I don't take anything, and some of them are not even from Africa. I help people irrespective of where you're coming from. So my short-term goal, I think this month, you're the first person I'm breaking this news to, or maybe the second person. yeah. So I'll start this mentorship program, and I'll come up with a detailed outline. I'll post it on LinkedIn on my birthday, and of course on my socials. Anyone who wants to be on board, like I want to help people. If you want to pursue higher education, graduate school, either in Ghana or elsewhere, in Africa or elsewhere. If you have specific dreams you want to work towards and you need my help, I can help. If you want to apply for certain jobs, even if there is a need, I'm trying to bring together. I have a friend who is an expert when it comes to reviewing CVs and cover letters for jobs and stuff like that. And she's an expert. I spoke to her. She's very willing to be on board.
Wow.
So even if you want to apply for a job or something elsewhere and you need our assistance, we will help you. And everything is going to be free. Even if possible, I would, from time to time, pay application fees for people from Africa who cannot afford from my own pocket.
Wow.
Yeah. That's something I'm planning to do in like the short term. Yeah. And in the in a sort of a mid long term, it's like to finish Oxford. Now I'm torn between doing the PhD now or maybe doing it later. I still have some time to decide with my supervisor. But if I decide to do the PhD, I would use that after Oxford next year. I would use the next 3-4 years to do my PhD. After that, I would find something with an international organization, preferably the UN or any other international organization which is into like more volunteer. Of course, I'm going to do that one for money, but then I would also want to be with a session where we do a lot of
side things to
generous
help.
activities, charity activities to help people. That is what I'm all about. That is what I want to do, just to help people. Yeah, so basically that is what I want to do in like the next 10 years, like short and long term.
Wow.
And I think I'm gonna bring you on board because with your experience, I know you are so experienced. You've traveled to different places for programs, for stuff like that.
Yeah.
You've been to the US, to Spain, to Korea, to like so many places.
Yeah, by God's
and you're
grace.
one of the people I'm really proud of.
Oh,
Yeah, in the family, I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm really proud of you. So I'll try and bring you on board, and you're gonna help me with, because this year I had people applying to Korea.
Okay.
Some scholars, is it GSP
KGSP,
or something like that?
the KGSP.
Exactly.
KGSP.
They got in touch with me. They sent me the application documents and I reviewed for them. Yeah, so even if I have people like that who wants to come to Asia, Korea, or stuff like that, and you have any help, I'll follow on you. So I'm glad to bring you on board.
Sure. It will be a pleasure. Hey, I get to play a part.
Yeah. Oh, that would be so great. That would be so great.
All right, that's awesome. Okay, good. So you've had some internship and volunteering opportunities with UNESCO, ISEC. How did you come across such opportunities, and how can others get access to some of these opportunities?
Okay, so I'm currently also with UNESCO Center for Peace, and I've been a program facilitator for like the past 3 years. I've been helping with most of the events, most of the seasonal events, like the winter camps, like the summer camps, like other programs like International Solidarity Day and some events that they organize. And how I got to know was, you see, I told you from the onset that when I was in Legon, my plan was not only to study for the books, for the grades, but I was also there for extracurricular activities.
Right.
So I saw this Modi UN, right? It's like a Modi UN where I'm sure a lot of viewers may know the meaning of Modi UN, but Modi UN is like a space or a conference where young people meet to discuss issues that would help make the world a better place. So you come, you pose as ambassadors, you pose as people working with the UN, you pose as someone who's come to represent a specific country. You bring your ideas, you debate, you write resolutions, you pass it. If possible, that resolution gets sent to the United Nations. So that is what I did. I attended some of these Modi UNs, and there I got the opportunity to see, like, to know personally, like the chair, and she was with UNESCO Center for Peace. I was like one of her best delegates, and that she said, okay, Clement, so I'll be organizing my personal moon next year. And after that, it's like called Go Moon. After that, if you stand out also there, we have like the conference in the US, like with UNESCO Center for Peace. I'll try and bring you on board to the team. So I said, good, I'll join. So after that, I did my best. I went for Go Moon. I did my best. I was one of the best. And I was transitioned to like UNESCO. So UNESCO, I attended a couple of interviews to join like the chair, the team. And I was approved. So it's like, since 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, I've been with UNESCO, and I've been chairing a couple of their online events. But this July, I would be there physically in the US for like the conference in DC, in New York and Maryland this year. So I think if you want to volunteer with UNESCO or stuff like that, it doesn't come out of space, let me say. You just have to work towards it. If you find events like Modi events, like conferences, sometimes people might think paying that money to go for such events, because I remember the first one I went to, I paid like 600 Ghana cedis as at that time in 2019. It was like 600 Ghana cedis. People thought it was a lot of money for like a 2 to 3 weeks program. 2 to 3 weeks conference. But I was like, no, I have to make it happen. And personally, I wasn't having enough money that time, so I spoke with my uncle, and my uncle paid for me, and I had to go there. So I went there. After what I achieved, I told him, he was proud of me and stuff like that. So when you see events like that, conferences, stuff relating to the UN, don't hesitate to apply. Sometimes people think anything related to the UN, I'm not fit or qualified for it. No, don't say that. You are fit for anything until you apply. You don't know what will happen. So you just have to put in the application, apply, and if possible, you may be selected. And so that is like my journey with UNESCO. And since then, I've been part of the team. They've invited me a couple of times to come to the US, but COVID happened, and I couldn't go the previous years. Last year I had to come to Oxford. I couldn't go, but this year I'm sort of a little bit free in between, so I might go for the conference in July in the States. So that is sort of like the journey, how it started and how it ended in the UNESCO.
Good. I think you make a really good point that when you see these opportunities, applications, just apply. As big as they look,
that's the point.
Who are you not to, people, sometimes we feel like, oh, no, this one is not for me, this one is for these kind of people, like some high placed people, but who are you not to,
Exactly. Typical example, when applying to Oxford, some people discouraged me. A friend, one friend was like, Oxford, you might be wasting your application fee because it's like a very high. Yeah. He said you might be wasting out. I said no. You never know until you apply. Let me apply, and I had that confidence, right? So whenever you see any opportunity or something like that, just grab it. Just don't look down on your abilities. That may be your chance. So just shoot your shot. That's what I would say. Yeah.
Shoot your shot and just go for it. Good.
Shoot your shot.
And what I've realized is that, usually one exposure opens you to many more opportunities. That is what I realized. Yeah. So you don't know which one is going to do it for you. So just go for it.
Exactly the point. Yeah.
Good. Interesting. So I have another question for you. If you had the opportunity to have dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, who would those be? And why?
3 people, dead or alive.
To have dinner with them.
Of course, let's put religiosity or spirituality out of this one. Okay, let's come to because if you are, I would have said some names relating to the Bible, but let's put that one aside. Okay, so in real life, let's say 3 people. The first person I would definitely go for a dinner with, and he passed away just recently, is like former UN Secretary General, is like Kofi Annan. I really looked up to that man a lot. He really inspires me, just being the first black person like from Ghana to rise through the UN ranks.
Yes.
From Ghana, to rise through the UN ranks to get that position of like the Secretary General is something I really look up to, and it motivates me a lot. I read a lot of his speeches. I've read his biography. I've seen a lot of his programs, and I think he's like my inspiration, if I should say. And that aside, another person, I think I really look up to him, even though he has some fierce critics, and I think he inspires me, of course, for also being another black man rising through the ranks to become like the president of the United States, like Barack Obama.
Okay.
He really inspires me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Obama.
Yeah.
Obama really inspires me a lot. He really inspires me. And one more person, if I'm to go for a dinner with, I would just say my dad. I don't know, but I don't want to go too high, but I'll just go for my dad. If there are 2 people, I'll go for my mom and my dad. But like, if it's just one person, I'll go with my dad, because like he's been like my biggest motivation. My parents, of course, in general, but like my dad, he's been like my biggest motivation, my inspiration. I think there is, every day I say this, right? There is like this special blessing every dad has, that your father has to give it to you, right? So I think after high school in Ghana, my dad and I, we think alike. He sort of had a similar dream. He said, hey Clement, I think after university, I want you to go out of the country, go make a living, do your master's something elsewhere, like you can come to Ghana whenever you feel like you've accomplished something. He's like, he thinks like me. He wants me to like push on. He wants me to do my master's. We think alike. He's like my hero, right? And if you look at him, the kind of work he does and how he struggled to pay my fees all through my undergrad, like sending me money up and down. Like my dad, I think he's my hero. And if I'm to go for a dinner, I would on any day go with my dad as the third person. Yeah. But then Kofi Annan and Barack Obama, they inspire me a lot.
Okay.
Of course.
Thank you, Daddy. We should give a shout out to Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should give a shout out to Daddy. God richly bless you for all the sacrifices. It's indeed a blessing to have a supportive daddy who is, who's praying for you, who is supporting you, who supports your goals. It's such a blessing. So, Daddy, thank you so much.
Yeah, I hope I'll send this video to him afterwards and he watches it and
Sure. Awesome. So I think this is going to do it for us for this session. We'll be moving on to our next session, which I'm so excited about. So we are going to have a Bible trivia. We are going to flex our spiritual muscles a bit. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So my first question to you. What was David's job before he became a king?
Can you repeat the question? Repeat the question, okay?
I should repeat the question. Oh, okay. What was David's job before he became a king? David
was a shepherd, right?
Yes, correct. Okay. We are off to a good start.
Yeah.
Okay, the second question. Samson was a Nazarite, a warrior, and a judge. Is this true or false?
Samson,
yes.
Samson wasn't a judge. Okay, maybe he was, but I don't know. But I think it's false because he was a warrior. I think he was a Nazarite, but I don't think Samson was a judge.
He actually was a judge, also in the book of Judges. So it's true. Okay. My next question for you. Who is the author of the book of Revelation?
Revelation?
The author.
Yeah.
Don't think too hard. I know you know. You know, so don't think too far.
Why did I forget this? Yeah. I know it, honestly, I know it, but I don't know how.
Okay, so in 5 seconds, I'll have to answer.
Honestly.
So the answer is, okay, it's John.
John, yeah, I remember now,
John. Okay,
the next question.
The next question. What gift did Salome, the daughter of Herod, request after dancing for Herod? Do you remember that story?
Yeah, was it the one he requested for the head of John the Baptist?
Yes, correct. The head of John the Baptist.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Oxford, for you are showing your powers, so much more powers. You are not only good at books, eh? You are good at the word of God too. That is good. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. How many plagues did God send on Egypt?
I knew it's I think, was it 10?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, were you going to say another?
No. 10 is, I think.
Okay, 10 is correct. Yes, 10 is correct. Okay. Who removed Jesus' body from the cross after the crucifixion? What's the name of the person who removed his body from the cross?
Just recently was Easter. Jesus Christ died, and he was
exactly.
How can I forget? How can I forget this person?
When you are at church on Easter Sunday, go revisit. It will be a good hint.
I was in church. I remember how the pastor was preaching about how Jesus Christ rose from the dead, how Mary and Martha. But I don't remember the pastor said the person who removed Jesus' body from the cross. I don't remember that part.
Okay.
Honestly,
I'll help you.
Yeah,
okay, so it was Joseph of Arimathea.
Yeah. Joseph of Arimathea.
Joseph.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. The next question, which I think you are going to easily get because you have partially answered it, but I'm still going to ask, who was the first to see Jesus after his resurrection?
Oh, was it Mary and Martha when they went to the tomb? He wasn't there. Then the angel appeared.
Who was? So it's a past one. Who was the first one?
Was it Was it Mary?
Yes, Mary Magdalene. Yes.
Mary
yes,
Magdalene,
yes.
yeah. Mary Magdalene.
Yes.
Sorry. Mary Magdalene, yeah.
Yes. Okay, I'll give you that.
Okay.
Correct. Okay. The next question. What were the names of the first two apostles who followed Jesus?
The first.
The first two, yes, the first
The
two
first two.
apostles. Mm-hmm.
Was it the one who said, I'm going to make you the fishers of men? Follow me, I'll make you fishers of men. Was
Right,
it that one? Or
right, exactly. Yeah, they were fishermen.
fishermen.
Yeah, yeah, the two of them were fishermen.
Was it John and James? I don't remember their names. Was it John was one of them, right? Or
No, the first
James?
two. But the first two.
the first two,
Yeah.
James,
No.
Peter.
Peter, okay.
Peter.
Yes, Peter and... the other person was Peter's brother.
and-
Peter's brother. I've given you a hint.
Simon. Simon Peter was one person.
Uh-huh, yes. Exactly. So...
Peter's brother.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly forgot about that one.
Okay, so it was Peter and Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew.
Yes,
Andrew.
Peter and Andrew were the first two.
You see, I remember the story, right? You just told them, follow me and I'll make you fishers of men. Like,
yes.
yeah.
But if this was a quiz to get a grade for Oxford wouldn't give you the
yeah.
wanted to get the facts right. Okay, that is just by the way. Okay, what is the common name given to the first 4 books of the New Testament?
Oh, the first 4 books, like they are called the Gospels.
The Gospels. Okay.
Yeah,
A bonus
yeah,
question.
And
What
even
does
and
it
even
mean? What does
and even
gospel
the first
mean?
the first 3 books, they are the synoptic Gospels, but the first 4 books are the Gospels. You see, I know the Bible, huh? Oh, the Gospel, I think it means.
I know that. What
Yeah.
does it mean?
The Gospel, I think it means good news, right? It's like the good news.
Good news. Oh my, yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
You got the bonus point as well. Okay. Good news. The gospel is the good news. Okay. Who is Jesus to you?
Oh, Jesus to me.
Mm-hmm.
Is this one of like the questions related to the Bible? It's like a personal question.
Who is Jesus?
Jesus, I would say, my Lord and personal Savior.
Your Lord and personal Savior. Oh, He's my Lord and personal Savior too. All right, so that would do it for us. This brings us to the end of our conversation today. I hope you were blessed by it just as I was. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you've learned a lot from this conversation. Like, he shared a lot with us. And Clement, we are so glad and appreciative of you coming here today to share all these details with us. God continue to guide you and lead you your way forward. So thank you once again for coming today. It was such a pleasure to talk to you.
So you're welcome. And it was also a pleasure to share like my small story through your channel. And thank you for inviting
Your
me.
big story. What do you mean by small story?
No, I see it to be, of course, it's like a big story, but personally, I feel like there is more I have to achieve to make it bigger and bigger
Of
and
course.
bigger. So I shouldn't look at this as big and just say, okay, I've done enough.
Sure.
But I have to like do bigger
Exactly,
things,
yes.
Yeah, so I'm glad I was actually invited to share my story and thank you for the opportunity.
You're very welcome. You are most welcome. Thank you. All right, this will do it for us today. We have come to the end of our conversation and I hope it was beneficial to you. I hope you took notes. And if you still have any questions or comments, you can leave them in the comment section below, or you can direct them to myself or to Clement, any of our socials, and we'll get them answered for you. And do want to like this video if you found value in it, and share with others, because I think this video will be helpful for a lot of people. So please do well to share with others. And at this point, guys, if you've not subscribed to the channel yet, then this is the time you did so. Do that now. Do subscribe and hit the notification button so that you get the notifications when I upload new videos. Until we meet again next time, stay blessed, keep on loving God, and love people. Bye.